Yo, what up, man? ChrisUnbias checking back in, man. Back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button, subscribe button away, and I appreciate all the support. Have you guys watched A-Ward versus Tru Foe? That was a really good battle. It went down on TOS Battle League. That actually happened the same weekend as T-Top's battle. So I know it got a little lost in the shuffle. T-Top obviously had a bigger card, bigger names, and it seems like a lot of people gravitated to that more that weekend. But there was also another event going down in Chicago, and that was A-Ward versus Tru Foe, a really good battle. First round, Foe took, a lot of shots at the whole Jesus angle with A-Ward. Sometimes life ain't fair. That's when we put them demons to work. Discreet when we lurk. Keep the pole low. Watch a horseman leave on his shirt. Obviously, we know A-Ward is part of a battle rap group called the Horsemen. This ain't about no turf, but if you're trying to play Chief in my home, you're going to find out them Eagles really hurt. You already know A-Ward from Kansas City. Eagles beat Kansas City in the Super Bowl, so you already know how that goes.
From Tennessee, need to tighten up your moves. All this rapping dangerous because your brother's a gangster. You just be talking about shit he do. Sean's the crazy ward. He the cannon on the loose. Need to be in padded rooms. Ecclesiastics 4 said the one better than the two. You get rewarded for his labor. He the demon with the tool. You was cool, followed rules, went to Bible study after school. You feel protected. You feel protected in that man's presence. That's what your big brother's supposed to do. You help that man find God. I'm just making sure you get to meet him too. It's the good book I could quote. Romans 12:20 told me when my ops hungry, feed them. So I prepared shells and toast. I put faith over hope.
I feel like he had a really good first round, man. A-Ward comes back. He has his rebuttal game crazy, like he says. He talked a lot about Tru Foe had spoke about how he had beat Geechee Gotti and stuff like that, and you kind of struggled with Geechee, but I beat him clear. So he was like, basically saying, yo, I beat Geechee Gotti twice. And he was like, you see how I do Crips. I literally gave you the blueprint. I like that rebuttal. I felt like that was a fire rebuttal. He had another rebuttal about, something Chef Trez said early. So you already know A-Ward is going to come with the rebuttals. Today is your birthday and the anniversary of you getting hit by an op. History repeats itself, right? You called me and I pulled up to give you a shot. Basically saying history repeats itself. This is the anniversary of you getting shot, and you called me for a battle and I pulled up and gave you a shot. I kind of like that a lot. He had a wrestling scheme, a liquid solid scheme that was pretty nice.
I see people with pictures of their loved ones on their necklace still crying they gone. After the second time you got shot, you should have surrendered and put your whole life in his arms. And thank God you not dead, because normally the third time is a charm. Let's get it. I am the sports bar king. Beating this round is impossible. I said, I am the sports bar king. Beating this round is impossible. He said his first mugshot felt like a graduation picture. This clown is illogical. Maybe the first time you got shot was the graduation picture. That sounded more probable. I mean, in the streets, they gave you a cap and you got a gown in the hospital.
First round, I gave A-Ward, man. I thought he was a little bit better in the first round. The rebuttals definitely helped, but Foe was talking a lot about the Jesus angle. He was talking a lot about Tru Foe getting shot and everything like that, and how he needed to navigate through that. I like A-Ward first round better. All right, second round on Tru Foe, man. He kind of rebuttals the charm, third time's the charm bar with a 4-leaf clover kind of rebuttal. I didn't know you could rebuttal, Foe. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you a little credit. That was a fire rebuttal. Had an eye for an eye bar. He says, I'm the new Midwest King. Talk heavy. Say, I'm the new Midwest King. They want me to make a statement with this. Put faith in my pen, but the church sound like police when they want you to commit to them. Foe ain't getting in no booth and confessing to shit. They believe in true words because I led my people to water. They even respect me in Flint. Mac Myron was in the building, pointed to Mac Myron. He talked about the verb battle where A-Ward basically cursed or whatever, with the, the haymaker he had about, in that first round verse verb. He was like, basically, you broke a vow just to control a room or whatever. Talked about that. I put goons on a prowl, heart like an icebox, snipe ops, cause death is easy and life's not. You ever had to go to a dark place just to get to a bright spot? You ever had to go to a dark place just to get to a bright spot? Sometimes you gotta go through some drama or some mess to kind of wake you up. You know what I'm saying? You ever had to go to a dark place just to get to a bright spot? I like that. A Ward comes back in the second round. He has like a little Ray Caruth bar. Man, talk about he got a killer receiver in the trunk.
Today get told to sit down, because now I done battled J, Tru, and Real in front of big crowds. That means I did my numbers against 2, 4, and 6 rounds. Hey, yo, it's lit now because the money I got paid for Tru, shoot, my new truck just got laced with shoes. I put 4 12s in the back, now the bass improved, and I got a killer receiver in the trunk like Ray Caruth. So watch what you...
Your career is stuck in reverse. Hope you a fast learner. But y'all believe in 4 corners? Y'all must be flat earthers. He was talking about, Tru Foe represent 4 corners, so flat earthers or whatever. I like that. Watch what you say, dude, because this here ain't subliminal. So I rep the Midwest through the years, and I'm at the pinnacle. You and your PG buddies made a group because the peers saw you as minimal. You want to know why I ain't never screamed New Midwest Movement? Because I'm on the same level as the originals. I like that. I like that. But I gave Foe the second round. Tru Foe comes back in round 3. He has a little rebuttal. It wasn't anything crazy. It was about Bible scriptures or whatever, because they was kind of debating on who was using more Bible scriptures or whatever the case may be. And he was basically saying, my mom took me to church every weekend or whatever. Kind of a rebuttal to something Ward had said earlier. This round right here, Foe was just basically trying to talk about, I guess, the hypocrisy with Jesus or whatever. Basically saying, because Ward got that slogan, God is good all the time. And he was basically saying, God is doing some of the most killing in the Bible. So he was taking a lot of that angle. Let me see. I'm a hustler, so I know the devil did most of the dealing. Don't want to be behind bars. I mask up like a villain. Foe can't be watched from a tower, so I made Jehovah my only witness.
I'm way different. And you was spitting it so eager. But the folks, they don't like how you was talking to Gage either. They want you to die. Why? Yeah. They want you to die. Why? Because they demons. Ironic, because them disciples was the first ones sliding with Jesus. I got a different I got a different demeanor. See through the deceit. So this how you respond when wolves want to dress like the sheep. I can step with elite. So don't preach to me about this move being out of my league or you a step out of my class, as if you ain't took no L's in these battle rap streets in the past. Made them feel your wrath, trials and tribulations. We both had a bad night on the Ave. How much faith do you have?
That was Foe's third round, man. He was really rapping, bro. I got to give him a lot of credit. I think since leaving URL, I know he had a bad battle versus Av, a bad battle versus Ace Amin, some issues over there, you know what I'm saying? But I think since he's kind of like, basically trying to take his career in his own hand, book his own battles, do certain things in Chicago. He's about Reed Dollars, X Factor on Calico's league. I think he's taking a step in the right direction. And I think obviously it's not getting the coverage that it normally gets. His league is fairly small, but I think in this battle right here, it shows how good Tru Foe's writing was in this battle. I felt like this is probably the best written material I might have ever heard him write, to be honest with you. When I just think about the tournaments and different stuff, this was probably the best written material that I've seen him write in a while. So he had a great third round. I think he rapped a little bit longer than A Ward in the third round. I don't want to say A Ward went short because I don't really know what the round times were. But I think Tru Foe definitely went a little bit longer. He had a bar in his third round where it seemed like he was going to choke or slip or whatever. And I guess he parlayed that into a bar. So it looked like it was part of the setup, but it was fire. A Ward comes back in the third. He kind of has he's still going to do the rebuttals. That's his thing. He has some pretty decent rebuttals. Had a BMF 50 meat scheme that was cool. A Final Four March thing talking about how Foe be choking in battles and stuff like that. And then, it's March, but how are you going to get to the Final Four if you're doing all that choking or whatever? So he had that. And he had a crazy bad news bar. That was pretty fire, cause especially considering how relevant it was at the time. Like, you got to remember, this was last week, same event as T-Top event.
You remember Jesus had dinner with his people and said somebody gonna betray him. That was back in Matthew. Judas went and got the authorities. It was a trash move. That's why I think there were VLs and GDs in the past too, because technically they were at the Lord's Supper when he said one of those disciples is bad news. I said this.
Yeah, so that's the battle, man. Definitely check it out if you haven't, man. TOS Battle League, to subscribe to the channel and run them views up or whatever. This is a close battle. I saw Vada's recap. I kind of agree with a lot of stuff he said as well. I do feel like it's a debatable battle. It could go either way. I'll probably give it to Tru Foe. He rapped a little bit longer in the third, and it wasn't whack. Like, when you get to the second part of his third round, I feel like he even had like some more stuff that he cooked up that was pretty good. And lyrically, I felt like he was on point. Ward does what Ward do. He had a great battle. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like maybe a little bit shorter in the third than Tru Foe, and that might have been enough to kind of like, you know, edge Tru Foe. So I'll probably give it a slight edge to Tru Foe, but no real loser in the battle. You know what I'm saying? I felt like both these guys, this is probably one of the best battles I've seen back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We just talked about Prestavia and them, but this battle is right up there, if not better. So run the views up, check it out, TOS Battle League. You know what I'm saying? Salute to both of these guys. And like I said, it would be great. You know, we talk a lot about Cody. Kind of would be good, honestly, to see the last Cody to kind of go to one of the people that put in a lot of work, like people that have hella battles. I'm talking about like Danny Myers and A-Ward. I kind of wish they kind of would win the last Cody, to be honest with you, because I'm like, these dudes are averaging 15 battles a year. And I wanted them to be rewarded for their work early on. It was like, yeah, maybe they don't have enough URL battles. And then now we see that the award is kind of like being spread out in terms of like valuing other leagues and other platforms. So I feel like Ward, this is a good year for Ward to go for it, to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talked about in a battle how he's going to be in this city and this city and this city. So he's probably going to have like 5 battles in the first 5 months, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Ward should go for it, definitely, because this is another battle that he will be main eventing, which they pay a lot of attention to. And he goes on a road in Chicago, which they should pay a lot of attention to. He has a debatable battle with Tru Foe, and it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of the better battles, and it's a main event. So shout out to these two. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, that's my thoughts, man. Salute to A-Ward. If you watch this, go for Cody, man. Go for Cody this year. It could possibly be yours.